Whole life.
Queen Latifah, and you're watching CTV on the Higher Learning Network. Put your hand right.
That's right. Get your head right on the Higher Learning Network. Welcome to the August edition of
Yes, it's August.
Global Virtual Teen Talent Contest. Yay!
Yay!
This contest is for students ages 13 through 19. And it doesn't
Yes.
matter if you live in the US or Australia, Africa, Asia, anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world. All contestants, all participants, all children, we love you, we welcome you, and you can send in those auditions to the HLN TV show. There's the information right there, 13 to 19, in a 1-minute video audition to our YouTube, excuse me, to HLN TV show at gmail.com. That is not our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is Higher Learning TV show, and you'll see it scrolling at the bottom. But right now, I think it's time that we not only tell you a little bit about our judges, but I'll let our judges introduce themselves. We all work together at one radio station or another, and it was so many of them I don't remember. So D, where did we meet? I forget. Was it WNUA? Smooth J?
I believe.
No. Was it?
No, it was WJPC. Was it? Oh no, I think it might have been WNUA. It might have been the jazz station, and I think then we both met.
Oh.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Was it?
It's been so long. I can't remember.
Something like that. It was one of those stations, WNUA or WJPC.
But I know we worked at 2 stations together, so I just don't remember which one was
Well,
first.
yeah, 2, technically 3, if we count the fact that we were fired and rehired in the same day at a
Yeah. Who does that? Who does that?
Right. So we both have a radio background and turned entrepreneurs, and I'm involved in the tech side of things with a couple of startups. One is Pixely, a social media network platform at pixeoly.com, or you can download the Pixely app in the Google Play Store as well as the Apple Store. I'm also still involved in media with news with Women's Network News, which is a platform focused around women in news all around the world. It's a global platform. We're actually in the process of revamping that platform with more editorial content, but also building out a streaming channel for that. And you'll be seeing more programming and things like that. So I'm super excited, still out here working hard and trying to make a difference in the world.
And that you are doing with it. Did I have that spelled right? Pixely.com? I post on it every day. I should know, right?
You sure do. Yeah, I know. I just posted too, and I just saw your post when I posted on there. Yeah, that's right. pixeoly.com.
I got that right because lately I've been misspelling things. So I'm grateful I got that.
You
right.
And me both. I don't know what it is.
It's too hot. We can't think.
It's the heat. I can blame it on the heat out here.
And Gene, you just said you left there, did you? Arizona, close to it, brother.
I was in Vegas, yeah, and it's so hot. Anytime it's hot that you can see the heat, you know it's hot.
Yeah. You
right.
see the heat wave.
It's like you're in an oven. And sometimes you're like, it's like an oven. Oh.
Yes.
I could have told you don't ever
the air and you step into that heat.
You can literally throw an egg on the sidewalk and watch it cook.
That's what they say. Or in your car, you put it in the car, and they say that you can put it in the windshield area right there, and you go in and come back out, and it's Cook, some mad
Yep.
cook.
And that is no
That's hot.
exaggeration.
Yeah.
That's a
That is.
pizza oven. That's what that is.
Oh, I never looked at it like that.
Yeah, I feel like that every day I go outside. I'm
That's
in a pizza oven while I'm here in Arizona and Phoenix because it's hot in Phoenix.
Okay. Well, Jean,
But
we know you've
I
been to
tell you,
Vegas.
even though it's as hot as it was, if I lived there, I would still ride my bike in that intense heat. Because I just,
Really?
yeah, I would just get on my bike, put my shades on, throw a hat on backwards, and just get my ride in. Yes, sir.
That
And
sun
come
though,
in and
Gene,
take a
I
shower.
tried that and I was like, it was too hot. Oh, I tried because I have a bike and I usually ride, but once it gets 100, I'm done. I work out in the house. Then when it cools off, I jump back on the bike or go back out, for those walks. It gets really hot.
Well, we've had a pretty hot summer here, and then on top of that, the humidity here makes it
That
might
is true.
a
That's
little
true.
bit hotter here than it is there.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Because it's like 80
And
something
I
here.
was on my bike just getting it in.
Mhm.
Wow. I used to ride my bike like
just-
that
you-
until I had a bike accident.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Out here you gotta watch it because it's a lot of they can't drive in Arizona, I'm telling you.
Really?
No, it's horrible. And bikers are like at high risk.
Oh, well.
No.
We'll be riding the bike there. Anyway, but tell us about the show, Gene. Airman, Air Music.
Wow.
Still working on.
You know what, man? When you like you had mentioned, we all came together at one station or another. I didn't realize you all were together at LNR, but we all came together at JPC. I think that was like middle to late 80s, right? And then
Late,
Zelda
yeah.
and I bounced
It
off
was
the
late,
GCI.
yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that something? Wow. 20, 30
And
years
then
late.
you and I bounced off the GCI, and the road began from there.
Right.
Yeah. So now that we've gained all that radio knowledge, you kind of use it to branch off in different directions. And I hear she's running Pixely.com. You're doing your thing with higher learning, and I'm trying to get my app off the ground. In fact, I've heard from my producers, and they said that it was supposed to be done, at least a rough draft this week, so that I could look at it, because I had to send them pictures of how.
And he's freezing.
When you go to the app and open it up, there's a picture there. Am I freezing?
You unfroze. You're good.
When you open the app up, you want to have some nice pictures displayed so that you could keep people's attention. So they're sending me a rough draft of everything that I sent them in place of how I want it to be in the app. So I guess I'll have next week. And then they said from that point on, it takes about 30 days to put together the app itself. So I'm looking good. I'm holding on. And then when I kick it off, I heard I heard D say, what one of you two said last week that one radio station ran a song over and over again.
That was which one was that?
Will Smith.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I said I was going to do pretty much the same and set a date on the social media networks as to when and what time it's going to come on. So I wanted to come on 2 to 6, and then I'm going to be on live. So I'll post it in the time and then bring it on just like that. So I'm going to stop the music that's running now. I'm going to stop the music and loop one particular voiceover and just let it loose. Just saying that, it's going to be taken off in September to so-and-so at 2:00. My name is Gene Airman Flows, blah, 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 be here. And then play a song. And then it's just going to loop until I'm ready to do it.
Right.
So that same time comes. So
congratulations, because we know what's about to happen.
Yeah. Yes. It takes time, but
it takes a minute.
It does. It's work. This stuff is not easy.
Oh, not at all. Ask Sam Silk. He just opened what was it? A Sam Silk Chicken and Fish.
A restaurant, didn't he?
Yeah, he had
in Chicago.
I was there. Yeah, it's on my Facebook page. Zelda Speaks.
Okay,
yeah, and the fish is actually delicious. He said it was his grandmama's recipe. Grandma was going down because it's off the
You
chain.
have grandma's recipe. That's good. We
It
already
tastes
know.
better than Harold's. It tastes better than Doc's, and I love me some Doc's. And it
Wow.
tastes better than one more. Two. Anyway, I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, I want to thank you all for being our judges today, and to remember that always have to show that our show is sponsored by. I just had a brain fart. That happens sometimes.
It's sponsored by StreamYard.
Thank you, Dee. Thank you. It's like the word was stuck on my tongue. Here we go. Sponsored by StreamYard. That was.
I remember her.
Yeah, that was one of our prior winners. But I wanted to show last month's winner, which was which was Little Mama. So let me put Little Mama up here. This girl here was really
the rapper, right?
Yeah, from Georgia, as a matter of fact. And she already has a following. We already knew. I mean, when we put her on the screen, we already knew she was going to take it away because that's what she does. So we're going to show a replay of that. And
you know what, Shlomo? We should add in a segment where at some point you have all these winners, you start having them in and bringing them in live, and we do quick interviews with them.
Yes. That's what Falake will be working on. So that is exactly what we're going. We're working on that now, as a matter of fact. So here's a replay from one of the last shows.
You who may not know who Naima is, Naima, I just told them, but you can tell a little bit about yourself. Well, I'm executive producer of the Female Solution Global Radio TV show, which we have live going on right now. And that will give our listening and viewing audience a chance to participate in this process of judging some of our wonderful, talented teams. So we're looking forward to that.
And when does the On Air Everywhere network?
We are on air everywhere, online all the time. So on air, we present daily news briefs from our various affiliated news and media outlets. And we also have a radio TV guide to some fascinating communicators from around the world. We urge you to listen to their podcasts, their videos, their TV presentations, and of course we've got our radio network with the Female Solution Global Radio TV show. You can tune right in. Our broadcasts are recorded every day there as well. And we get a chance to interact with people all over the world, as many of our contacts from our world travels have continued to keep in touch through our wonderful International Global Peace Organization, HWPL, which stands for Heavenly Culture, World Peace Restoration of Light. And you can go to www.onaireverywhere.com.
And be sure and join us on Monday Morning Mindfulness, because this is where we will announce the winner of the. Got a little technical stuff going on there, but I just wanted to share with that because that show is going on right now on blogtalkradio.com, The Female Solution. And that is where we will be announcing the winner on Monday morning. Go ahead, Gene.
Oh, no. I'm listening.
Oh, okay.
I thought he was going.
Yeah, I want to say something. Oh, but I do. I also want to mention that today was the free grocery giveaway with Dr. Willie Wilson Foundation.
Wow.
Free grocery giveaway, and I had to go and cover that. So I just wanted to share just the. Oops. Did I just cut me out? Yeah, I just wanted to share a little bit of that footage because Dr. Willie Wilson is a humanitarian in Chicago. For those who don't know, he takes money out of his own pocket to help, and he's been doing this for 40 years. And well, since not maybe not
awesome,
40, 1986 or something like that. And this is him at the event this morning.
That's awesome.
Hey, Nick, come on right here. Here, check this hand.
People from all over.
Nick here, right?
He goes to all 77 communities in the city of Chicago helping people.
I don't know. It's not about this is all of them. All of them Nick here. Yeah, all of them Nick here, all right? He's a good man.
Hey, that's awesome.
That is a man with such a big heart.
Wow.
And that's what he does. He was ill once, and he asked God to show him what to do when he came out of this illness. And he said he was going to give it. He was going to make sure it was his business that he give it away. He's a millionaire many times over. He got his start at McDonald's. He had like 7 McDonald's. And then he left that business and started a medical supply company. So he makes millions of dollars a month, and he says he can't give it away fast enough. And he knows that there's such a need. People are so squeezed tight. The city of Chicago is killing people. People are leaving the city of Chicago, going to Indiana, Wisconsin, Arizona, everywhere because groceries are so high. Gas is so high. So
I see people from different walks in this video, which is important.
Yes, 77 different communities in the city of Chicago. It's just
Yes.
not one community, it's all communities. He's making it his business to get to all the communities.
Wow.
Yes.
That's all
Different
right.
walks.
All
That's what it's about.
Pray, everyone.
Good stuff.
Okay, so they're about to do prayer, and we're going to keep on with the show. But it's on our Facebook page, so you can go check it out. And the Facebook page is this. This is, I believe, at Zelda Speaks. I believe that's my page. Is that Zelda Speaks? I believe it is. No, it said Zelda Robinson. So let me pull that up so you all can see that. Because I didn't know I had so many pages. You know, these kids, it's like, I don't need all those pages, just one. Pages. And it's like, oh, Zelda Robinson, Zelda Speaks, and HLN TV show. So, but that's the one that this video is on, so you can see that. And there are lots of Zelda Robinson. I'm finding that out in my seasoned years. When I was coming up as a kid, there was only 2 that I knew. That was one, myself, and Robin. What's his name? The one, that comedian that passed, Robin Williams. I met his, and I didn't meet his daughter. I met a little girl named Zelda on my way to South Africa in 1996, and she was a little bitty girl. And I got the footage somewhere, but that was my first experience meeting a Zelda, so I was excited because
until the internet happens, and then they all are there.
Yeah, and then everybody shows up. I was like, oh, okay, all righty. So they are all over the place. So. We're all over the place now. So I want to, I don't know why I keep kicking myself out. I want to share with you all this video of our beginning of the teen, can't even get the word, teen. God, I can't even get the words out. Okay, and I'm going to share my screen so you can see that. Oh, the intro. Well, remember Val from WGN? She used to be a traffic reporter. And she's on the intro for and I just wanted to share that. This is one of our winners too. She's a winner too. She's good.
Everyone thinks I'm Robbie. I can tell everyone how much you guys are loved. My love like this. I mean, what am I gonna do?
Daddy just went to school. All my friends are still married. And you know that. Tell you how good you used to me, huh? I mean, I'll do anything. I'll be better. I'll be better with money. I won't bucket into this stuff. I'll do anything.
We love you on Windy City Live. Yes, we do. Tell us, how did all this happen? How did this come about?
Well, I play me. I play Val Warner in Chirac, which is really cool. So when people see this movie, they are literally seeing Val, and I am a reporter in the movie.
Talk about the violence. What can we do?
I think we got to be engaged, and I think engaged in a number of things in our block, in our home, in our neighborhood. We got to be engaged. We got to fight the issues. We got to fight a government that is abandoned. You know, whole communities on the south and the west side. We got to fight a governor who's cut out every youth employment program, who's cut out violence prevention programs, who's abandoned our communities and the poor and the vulnerable. And I think we got to reach out to our brothers on the street and love them and respect them and help them, not just demonize them.
I'll just say like this. First of all, it's not telling my jokes. It's got count 37 now. It started about almost 15 years ago. Elroy took me under the wing. Let me do some joke skills now for the radio station.
Gosh, right. It seems like that.
People are going to criticize. They don't agree with what you're doing.
But never forgotten.
Oh,
Yeah.
and this guy here, man.
You know Tony stuff.
Chicago's R&B, and you are watching men on higher learning. Now, I used to hang around with some men that was into some higher learning. It just wasn't that kind of higher learning.
Every time I see this, it just never gets old.
I know, right? That's so truthful.
Quiet time and your meditation time that allows you to bring us the feels that you do.
Whoa.
Famous arena.
Just in time.
Hey.
And that's our promo for the higher learning. And now we're coming up with our first contestant. So, yeah, that contestant that we saw, the first lady, who was that? Palaki, I forgot. Najla was the winner for July. So we always like to show the last winner from the last month. So this is the Higher Learning Network TV show intro. Tuesdays at 6, Wednesdays at 1. It's good, right? Here we go. It's the August Teen Talent
My
Contest.
name is Leland Parker McGuire. I'm 11 years old, and I'm from Independence, Kentucky. My hobbies are singing, dancing, acting, and doing backflips. I will be performing the monologue First Dates. And I changed it up a little bit to fit me more.
Oh, what happened?
Alrighty.
Oh, no.
I thought that was me.
I don't know what happened. I don't know.
You were trying to probably adjust his face because I couldn't see his face.
Yeah.
You were trying
I was trying to adjust the space there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
to trying to
what
expand
happened.
it, and it just I don't know what happened. But I
Yeah.
know you were trying to expand them out.
Yeah.
Good
and
thing I
don't
got
know what
editing
happened
skills
with
here.
that.
There we go.
There it is.
There's little.
Sarah! Hey, Sarah!
Let me see if I can pull it back in again.
It's okay, we'll get it. Always a little technical stuff happening when you're live, so.
I'm so used to it. It just there you go.
There we go.
He's acting.
Oh, sorry. So, yeah, how are you enjoying grade 6 so far? Silly question. School sucks, am I right? So, I have a reason for coming to talk to you. Nick was thinking maybe you'd like to come to the gym after school. It was his idea, but I think it's a good idea because, well, I learned how to do a backflip on the weekend, and Nick was gonna record it on his phone. Maybe you can sit with the girls and get lollies and whisper. But you don't have to get lollies if you don't want. And you don't have to whisper.
Now, what's his name?
Leland, and he is a preteen. We had
Leland. Okay, Leland.
Leland is one of the many preteens. We don't want to discourage, even though we ask for students ages 13 through 19 when they send them in. You seen that little girl who sang her heart out. We can't turn them down because we don't want to discourage them.
No.
So we allow them to continue to submit their audition. So if you would like to take the time to vote for them 1 through 5 on originality, their overall performance, and the act that they performed, if it was befitting for them. And I'd say this little man was definitely befitting because he was he. I wish I could jump over like that, but
I know. Oh my goodness.
That is not going to happen. Oh, and for those who are watching, you can vote now on the Higher Learning Network on YouTube. Excuse me, Higher Learning TV show. That's Higher Learning TV show on YouTube. And this next young man, so I'll give you a few minutes to go ahead and do your scoring for that. And for those who are watching, you can type in the comments area what city you are watching from, what country you're watching from, who knows. And I will bring in our next contestant. And let me know when you're ready, and we'll take him. I should say we'll play him, right? So, judges, are you still grading? I'll give you a few more minutes. Overall performance, originality, and does the acting or whatever they're doing does it fit their personality? Those are the rules. And I tell you, little Leland McGuire, dynamite little guy, he's going places, especially back flipping. Okay. Athletic, that's for sure. Okay, so are we ready for contestant number 2?
Number 2, I'm ready.
Contestant number 2. Let's bring it on. Did I bring him in?
What's his name?
I don't want to mess his name up. I'll show it right here. Milos Stamkos.
Number 4.
Milos.
And we've been living in Ireland for about 16, 17 years almost. I love American football. I love swimming. I love working out. I love acting, of course. I love watching films. That's my number 1. I love doing a lot of things. Here it's going to be a little bit of a showcase of what we can do. Faith was all I had. I was driven by it, and I was told to have faith. And I believed everything the Bible said. And yet God took my mother away from me when she was at her weakest. And even though God destroyed every single cell in her body, she fought and battled her way through the last few months. And in the end, it was her faith that betrayed her.
Yeah, good acting.
Got a little Forrest Gump going on here.
But deep down in your hearts, you are that united. You are England. Each and every one of you. England is you. And there's a space between you. Fight not for yourselves. Fight for that space. Fill that space. Make it tissue. Make it mass. Make it impenetrable. Make it unassailable. Make it yours. Make it England. Make it England. We're out there on that 3 times a week for 50 years.
Oh, nice.
Nah, man, it was straight lazy. If I was on band, I would have cut my that is true, and it wouldn't have taken me no 50 years to do it neither. But it never did. Why not?
All right.
Okay, Milos.
actor from Ireland. And we're going to come back and talk a little bit about each one after the judges go through their voting right now. Viewers.
Okay.
YouTube.com Higher Learning TV Show. And on Facebook.com HLN TV Show. And we're voting once again on originality, performance, and overall, does that which he auditioned for, does that fit his personality? And if you would like to comment on him, we'd love to hear what you have to say. His name is Milos Tomko.
Spell that last name.
Tomko. Tomko. Milos is Milos.
Where's Milos located?
Right.
I forgot. I wrote it and I can't even. I think he said it.
Okay.
England. I think he said England. He is 17 years young, and as you see, he did 2 auditions there.
Yes.
And acting in both of them, and he was quite convincing because I thought he was drunk.
I know.
But he was pretty good. Yeah, he was good. So that's Milos Tonkin from, I believe it was England.
Yes, I know somewhere there. He's
From the UK.
Across the pond.
From the UK. And
yes.
While you're voting, we're going to take another quick break here with our sponsor from StreamYards. We appreciate you, StreamYard.
Hi, StreamYard. Get those votes in now. Live voting on YouTube.com, Higher Learning TV Show, and Facebook.com, HLN TV Show. And here's some information about the Higher Learning Network TV show, which airs Tuesdays at 6, Wednesdays at 1 on Channel 19. And we'll be right back with Rollerskating. After the judges get a chance to experience the checkup from the neck up. You don't always have to have something special for my judges. Because I know you're stressed during the week. So we want you to enjoy it. We want you to have something, as well as the parents, because the parents are going through a lot too. We want you to have something to
clear stress.
There you go. Get your stress off.
And I will show that to you later, but right now I want to focus on the contestants. Milos Tomko, 17 years young. And you're grading on him on his actual performance. Does it fit his personality and originality? And for those who are watching, you can comment as well what you think about the contestants. And you can like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Higher Learning TV Show. When you see that little logo right up there in the corner, in the right-hand corner, you see that logo because it's several Higher Learnings, but there's only one Higher Learning network. And you can go to our YouTube channel, Higher Learning TV Show. And our Facebook page, HLN TV Show. And that is my story, and I'm sticking to it. Bring in contestant number 3.
Number 3.
And this little lady is 17 years young, and her name is Destiny.
Destiny.
Did I say that right? Destiny Elliott, yes.
Destiny Elliott.
And she is 17 years young. So Miss Destiny Elliott, take it away. Are you ready? Get ready.
Okay.
Take it away, Elliott.
I know that when you look at me, there's so much that you just don't see. But if you You would only take the time. I know in my heart you would find. Oh, girl who's scared sometimes, who isn't always strong. Can't you see the hurt in me? I feel so all alone. I wanna run to you. Ooh, I wanna run to you. Ooh, won't you hold me in your arms and keep me safe from hurt? I wanna run to you. If I come to you, tell me, will you stay, or will you run away?
All right, Miss Destiny Elliott. Yes, she is
I know.
not only a beautiful young lady, but she has a beautiful voice as well. That is 17-year-old. I'm sorry, 16-year-old Destiny Elliott, and she's from Kiwa, Georgia. I never even heard of that place, and I know
Okay, Georgia girl.
Yeah, she's from Georgia.
And she's 16?
She's 16, and she sings well too. Who does she sound like? Who does she sound like to you?
I don't, as I was listening to her, I heard a few different people, but she actually has her own style.
Yeah, she does.
She sounded amazing. I mean, it was such a pleasure to listen to her.
Yeah.
But she does have her own style, but that style in some ways seems like it sounds like quite a few different people that she can actually mix in to be. I don't know. What do you think, Jane?
She got a little Erica Badu in her, a little Jill Scott, a little Mariah Carey, a little.
Yeah, she has a unique style, but her vocals, I loved her vocals. It was such a pleasure just to listen to her.
Yeah, she was pleasant, just different, and no music.
Yeah, acapella. That's when you can really sing.
Acapella, huh?
Yeah, and you could hear it. She has presence as well.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 through 5, excuse me, yeah, 1 through
Beautiful,
5.
talented young woman. Sure.
You can grade them too, and you can send in your vote if you don't post it online. You can send it into HLN. That's short for Higher Learning Network. Send that in to hlntvshow@gmail.com, and you can vote as many times as you want. But the deadline is midnight tonight, midnight on Saturday, and we will be announcing it on Monday Morning Mindfulness on blogtalkradio.com, the female solution. And I am going to bring in the winner. If you are through voting, I'm going to bring in the winner from last month. And this little dynamite lady, why am I keep stopping my, okay, camera. I keep stopping my own camera. That's not what I want to do. I want to bring in this another little lady. She's from Georgia, from Atlanta. And little mama, she just causing havoc. She got her own following down there. I'm like, you go, girl. Right, let's take it away with little mama from Georgia.
But how? Ye sang who sang some war, Tanina now. Wow, they running out like little fake trolls, try to eliminate me till they hate me, but I ain't gon' fold. I spit planes, I flow change, immaculate with the arrow, no arrow, throw in my aim. The goofies and let them hang, them bitches we for the fangs. The fire lilies propane, go annihilate all of them. They need it, but no hate messages, bless them, the ones who test my inner talent, the burn, this is taking this for me, and that's just a little bit of shit. Haters keep talking, but they often keep getting reminded. Like, you mean to tell me she rapping next minute, acting and boarding the shy rap when niggas be slick rapping and cutting? She speaking Mandarin, choreographed instant modeling worldwide. Don't forget a business side. They bury fucking these clowns, fucking they just can't get enough. I can rock this my pen rocking. It's just a few enough to spend a season. Then it beneficial, call it beneficial. When they wish you, they get verified because they're beneficial. This is a test run and not a comeback.
She's a house of fire.
She is some kind of special.
Wow.
She's got.
Yeah, that was a
She's
great
a house of
performance.
fire.
Yeah.
She's already out there doing it, and she was last month's winner. In case you're wondering who she is, that's Lil Mama. That is Little Mama from Georgia, and she has her own following already. People, the kids were up on stage with her. I was like, she was just doing it. I was like, okay, you go ahead.
Right, talent is undeniable.
Yeah. and she spoke in Korean. Did you see that?
I did. I know that. Yeah, she did. She did it in. I think it was several languages, or I know it was Korean. She did, and
yeah. She is some kind of special. That girl can do some kind of singing. Yeah.
Right.
She was
right.
She was definitely different. I was like, wow. She's entering the Higher Learning Network Global Virtual Teen Talent Contest, and she's already out there. She's already doing it. So, if you want to vote for her too, she's at. You can send that.
She's a house of.
Excuse me.
Fire.
I didn't hear you. Broke up, Gene.
She's a house of fire.
In the house of what?
Gene? A house of fire. On fire. She's a house on fire.
Oh yeah.
House on fire. Okay.
She's definitely a house on fire. They get her skills. It's like, wow, okay. She's speaking 3 different languages. It's like, okay, you go, girl. Teens today are totally different than when we were teens. You know, we stuck to the routine. Rap was not on the agenda. So it's like, you just like, go for it. Do what you do. I was like, okay, all right, thank you very much. But she was a bad mamma jamma. Okay, so let's take our last contestant here. And I just thought this was kind of clever of her. So let's see what she has to say. Here we go. There she is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did she freeze?
Yeah, I thought she was maybe.
I think she just
tiger stripes or something.
She just froze. Tiger stripes.
Oh no, that's just reflection.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that's like reflection.
Yeah, I mean, she shot it that way so you see the reflection of the whatever screen door, whatever she's standing in front of, it has bars. You know,
I think somebody shot it through a window. It looks like
that's what it looks like. Yeah,
Oh.
Conscious choice to create that image. So that's what I was.
Okay. Wow.
Okay. So she's from last.
She's a little creative as well.
Yeah.
You have to be creative. Yeah. So she's 14 years. Is she 14? Yes.
Yeah.
She's a singer, dancer, and actor. She's 14 years old. You can judge her. You can vote now, I should say, on the Higher Learning Network YouTube channel, youtube.com Higher Learning TV show, and our Facebook channel, facebook.com HLN TV show. So
make sure they go to now. It's Facebook HLN TV show on Facebook.
Yes.
YouTube, it's Higher Learning Network TV show. Is that correct?
Correct.
On YouTube.
Yes.
And they can vote for either contestant 1, 2, 3, or 4. And if you didn't see all of them, just go back in the archives on both those shows, and you'll be able to review. If you need another look at them to make up your mind.
Right. So actually, we have
go one way, and then after you see that, you can go, oh, maybe I need to adjust what I did.
Yeah, because I've done that. So thank you for sharing that, Naima. So let us go through it again. Adrian Zamoja is from the East Coast. He's 14 years young. That was the first contestant. The second contestant was Nisa. She's 16 years old. She's a singer. And number 3 was the little hot sister from Atlanta. She, Miss May. She's 16 years old. Number 4 is Mr. Jimenez with a very soft, soothing voice. And number 5 was Zika, singer, dancer, actor, and she is 14 years young. So you're judging on originality, showmanship, music selection, and overall performance. And the children, the youth, young people are.
What happened to her? She froze, and I'm trying to unfreeze it here. So while you're voting, uh, on originality and all that good stuff, originality, performance, acting. Well, she keeps freezing. So we will have to go to the last contestant, and I'll have to bring her back next month because I don't know what's going on with her video. It keeps freezing. And see, and that's one of the things I always tell them: do not send in an MOV file. Always send in a YouTube link. That's what we need. And so we're going to have to, unfortunately.
Oh, they might be shooting it with a different kind of camera.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that poses a problem. So we're going to have to bring in.
Well, yeah, some of that stuff has to be. Some of that stuff has to be broken down.
Yeah.
To a different format.
Different format.
For play like right.
Yeah.
Wow.
MP3 format.
Yeah.
Right.
MP3.
Yeah.
MP4. Yeah, absolutely.
MP4 is film, right? Yeah.
For film, yeah. MP3 is audio, and trust me, we have to go back and forth with them sometime because they just don't get it. But this little guy here, he got it. So let's see what he has to say because he was very creative in his endeavors here. So let's take it away, contestant. He is number 4. That other number 4 floor. So he's number 4.
I just had to share this with you and just encourage our children to keep doing it.
Rock, great time,
You can see it already.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a little star. And that's why he won. Okay. Take it away, Raycon Yusuf.
I'm I'm 11 years old, and so I live in Toronto, Canada, and my passion is acting and being a warrior and sports and dancing. But I really passion that I like the most is acting. So I love acting so much because like you get to act, you get to do some cool stuff. And fun fact about being an actor, you actually know about following your dreams. Most people don't. So let me show you my acting skills right now. Look, right now. I'm like the champion over here. No, you're not. Yes, I am. No, you're not. Yes, I am. So yeah, that was my short acting skills. The clone. Like I just wanted to do a short acting skills to show you my acting skills. So yeah. Let me just do something. Okay, so bye. Woo.
Wow.
And how old is he?
He is 11 years old. 14.
Wow.
Full of energy. I love the personality there.
Yes. Plenty of oh gosh, I still had that play. Okay. Yeah, he is he's 11 years old. I don't know where 14 came from, but he said he was 11. So go ahead, Gene. The little star, Raycon Yusuf.
He reminds me of Ramon.
Ramonski Love. Ramon who?
Yeah, he's Ski Love. Yeah.
He's got
that. He has that ready to go look.
Yes.
Yeah, you see it in his facial expressions. He's like ready to go out the gate.
Yeah, he's got that. Let's go. Let's go to work.
Let's go to work. That's Ramon.
Yeah, let's go look.
Yeah, they just celebrated something. I saw it online.
Which
Big Papa. You all remember Big Papa?
Yeah.
Big Papa is
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, Big Papa just got some kind of
His producer.
yeah. I don't know if Big Papa is producer or not, but Big Papa is he can hold his own. He's always on online dancing. I love it. He's a big guy, and it's like ain't no shame in this game. And speaking of big guys, this guy here is not a big guy. This person is not a big guy, but we're the people who donate for the Higher Learning Network, where we help the homeless. That's our mission. So you can go to our Instagram page, and I'm going to pull that up in a second. But I just want to show you what we do for them and when they are in need. And you might want to hit the
Miles of water in you.
I just want some iron, man.
Well, you got plenty of it.
Thank you so much for coming on such short notice.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Girl, we was dying out here today.
I know you
No
was.
water.
Why y'all ain't go to a shelter?
Man, I don't know.
Not a shelter. What they call them? Ice warming centers.
Wow.
Y'all could have Googled that. Come get this too.
Ah, shit. Sorry.
There's plenty more. Plenty more.
They need to eat too.
You get the Can you grab one of these later? We gonna get both of them. Okay. Yeah, it's hot. Thank you so much. Grab the lighter food. You want some grape juice? Take that grapefruit. Grapefruit. I'm sorry, grapefruit. Alrighty, so if you want to donate to help keep them in ice or pray for somebody, because if they ain't a fire, hot as it is out here, this ain't a good thing. All right, thanks for sharing the video. If you want to donate for ice and water and things of that nature, go to higherlearningnetwork.org, and thanks for sharing. Bye-bye now. You're welcome.
And that's Tent City right here in Chicago. The homeless population is right out of control. I had no idea that there was so many homeless people until my little brother Douglas Robinson was murdered in Tent City in 2017. And as a result of that, all those people who came to his funeral, I had no idea.
Wow.
And so I made a promise to those who showed up at the funeral that we would continue to support them in any way that we can. We don't have a ton of money, but we have a vehicle that is the internet that will help us help others. And if you go to Instagram, this is our page right here, the Homeless Project, and you'll see what we did just this past
Wow.
So I want to share. I hope this will show. I can't hear. There you go.
It's Thankful Thursday, and we got some goodies. Y'all asked for tents. Yeah, we got a few. Oh, that might help if I can open the door, right?
Oops, did I just do that?
Don't want to open.
You did. I said, oh, there it goes.
There it goes. Ooh, you got the big one too.
Well, you asked for 10, but we don't have 10 because 10 is going to take a long time and you need something right away.
Right away.
You're quite welcome. This is what we do. This is on behalf of the Higher Learning Network. See, one fits 4, the other one fits 10. 6, so that's 10 people. So you can have something right away. And as time progresses, we can get individual ones. But right now, we need ones right away. If you would be so kind, y'all to grab the charcoal, and there's a couple of other bags on the back seat too. Can somebody get this charcoal, please?
Look at you, one of those nice tents there.
Those tents fit 10 people. So it's like it's not one of them. People are gonna have to share some space until we can get enough for individual. We ain't gonna put nothing up. Y'all can put it up. And we got some stuff here on the side too, baby. Sarah!
Okay, so you can watch the rest of that video on your
Got
own.
some more stuff. We're live here in Tent City this morning, and it's Thankful Thursday.
So you can watch the rest.
And we got
of
some
that
goodies.
on-
Y'all asked for
so
tents.
you have
We got a few.
you have the our Instagram page, HLN.
Your volume's a little low. Why are you low?
My volume is
Oh,
low.
now you sound good. You're fine now.
Okay. Uh, excuse me. So
I
you can
think you're leaning
always
in
go
enough.
our Instagram page. What'd you say about breathing? What'd you
No,
say,
he said
Gene?
you leaned. He said you leaned in enough so we can hear you now.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you can go to our Instagram page, hln.homeless.project, and you can also go to our other Facebook page, HLN TV show. We got so many pages that just don't
Wow.
ask me how it happened. Don't ask me how it happened. All I know is we have, this is what the young people do. It's like we don't need 1,000 websites. But yes, you do. The more people that you have, the more donations that you can give for the homeless. I'm like, okay, do what you do. Do what you do. So for those who are watching, please go to our HLN TV show and subscribe. And actually, that says on Facebook is HLN TV One. Okay, so just want to share that with you. Thank you so much for all of you all who are donating. Tax deductible donation at higherlearningnetwork.org. Comment from the show. Deborah Smith says, Nakia Cantrell, let's see his artwork here. Okay, so let's get him on the show next month, September, and we will have him on the show. And I forgot to ask, did you all uh, vote for, do your scores for Rakan Youssef?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So for thank you so much, Deborah, and for all of the others who are watching and listening, we greatly appreciate your votes. Get those votes in HLNTVshow at gmail.com. And if our um, judges would like to give any other closing comments before we leave, because it's 12:57 and it's over at 1. And I've got to go to the Disabled Museum today to see Dinah Washington review. You probably don't know who Dinah
Oh,
Washington is.
yes, I do. Well, actually, I think Gene Sparrow and I worked for like the same station out in the suburb it was a jazz station, but it was like a traditional jazz station. I think it was WKDC or something like that back in the day. And so they played all of like big bands and Dinah Washington and that Ella Fitzgerald. That's the music I started on prior to coming into
Oh wow.
Chicago. Yeah, so
Okay. Then you know
yeah,
who Dinah is.
I know who Dinah Washington is.
I'm
Yes.
I'm trying to pull her up on my blog because and I got to tell you about the t-shirts too, so I got to come back to that. We have for those who donate, we have a line of t-shirts that are available. We call them Meditate to Activate because
Mhm.
everybody's taking selfies, but there's something about selfies that you don't know, and only the rich people know. So you have got to go to my blog, zeldaspeaks.wordpress.com, and see that information. And it's on our YouTube channel. Please go to our YouTube channel. And it talks about how the rich get rich because they know things that we don't when it comes to fashion. And I was like, oh, okay, never thought of that before. So yeah, you want to go and check that out. And I may as well pull up the blog and let you see it. And
Right. Let's.
Gene, I know you want to comment on this because you are a sports fan, and I gotta bring it up. He is an NBA legend, and there he is. I know you know who he is. He
Bill
passed
Russell.
last month. Bill Russell. You all remember who Bill Russell is, don't you?
Oh, absolutely.
Am I saying that wrong? Basketball. Basketball legend. Bill Russell, NBA champion and civil rights activist.
Mm-hmm.
He made his transition, and yeah, he was the bomb before Dr. J came along. Okay, and before Michael Jordan came along, they need to know that there was somebody before him. He was with the Boston Celtics, 1950 something and 1969 world champions. You see him there with Michael Jordan. He was definitely a pioneer. But I'm trying to
Wow.
find this footage from the DuSable Museum, and I know it's in here. It's just way down here. But anyway, you can go to my blog
zeldaspeaks.wordpress.com. Oh, and also at the Black Ensemble Theater, it's playing now. There's Naima Latif. There it is, Dinah Washington. There it is. I found it.
Oh
What
wow! So it's a play. Is it a
yeah,
play?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's her niece. It's her actual niece. Kristen is her name,
Mm-hmm.
and she's doing the Dinah Washington review.
Okay.
What a difference a day makes. And I read the book. I like books. I love plays too, but I like books even better because it gives
Mhm.
you so much more detail. This is playing tonight at 5 p.m. at the DuSable Theater
Oh wow!
in Chicago. Yeah, so I look forward to that. That's going to be off the chain because
Awesome.
Dinah Washington was no punk. She was around the time with Ma Rainey and Billie Holiday, and Dinah Washington walked around with a pistol in her pocket too back in the day, and she didn't take
Wow.
no stuff off of nobody. And she lived on the west side in K Town. Hello,
Okay.
and on the
I
south.
never knew that. I never knew that
Yeah.
about her.
That
Wow.
book, that book is a must read, and this is her daughter. It's today, 5 p.m. and 7:30. Yep, Saturday, August 27th. Kristen, the songstress, she will be doing a dedication to her mom, to her aunt.
Mm.
Destination Dinah, a musical journey. And for
Wow.
those who are interested in tickets, you can go to I guess it's Ticketmaster, or just go to my blog, zeldaspeaks.wordpress.com, and the information will be there. So that is the gist of what's going on. Any final comments for our listeners as we close out the show?
No,
Can't wait.
I just
You Here's one thing I wanted to say, man. How long we've been doing this? We're going into a what year? A second or third year here?
Second year.
oh wow.
Uh, second year.
Yes, second year.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Second,
okay,
yeah.
we do this once a month, but just to give you an idea of how swiftly time moves,
I
when
know.
it's always the last Saturday of the month, and that lets you
Correct.
know another month has gone by swiftly. So
Yeah.
I saw you doing some homeless stuff. Man, you're gonna have to do that again because winter is just around the
Around the
corner.
corner.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
And that's exactly what they said. I said, I know that's why I know you want 10 tents right now, but right now you need some shelter. So that's why we got
Right.
2 tents, one to hold 4 and one will hold 6. So they can have some immediate shelter. So that is what we are asking people to do. And that is to find it in your heart. Nothing is too small.
What does it cost to get you like one tent? Like what is it like when you buy
Well, the one tent for 4, that was $99 plus tax, and
Okay.
the other tent for 6 people was 139 plus tax.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, so we got tents for them to be able to come together because it's raining and snow, not snowing, but
Exactly.
raining in Chicago, and you just need to. It's horrible when you're wet and you
Right.
can't get dry.
Right. Just to have some basic shelter. I mean,
Yes,
wow.
I
that
don't know.
makes
I
that,
can
that makes all the difference in the world. So, and people always say, well, why do you care? It's
Wow.
because it is the humanitarian thing to do. It's to
Wow.
help people in need.
Someone
Turn
asked
your nose
why
up
do
at it.
you care?
Yeah, somebody actually asked me that, and I said, "Wow." So
Wow.
I told them the story about my little brother being killed, and all the
Mhm.
people showed up at the funeral, and it's like I had no idea. So, and because I had no idea before he was murdered that there was this much homelessness, I just thought it was in one place in Chicago. It's all over the city of Chicago, and we had 3 locations that we were going to, and it's like we can't do them all, so we just stick with this one, which is Tent City. So we're very appreciative.
That's the largest, right? Isn't that like the largest area, Tent City, or no?
That I'm aware of.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say that.
Because I
Yeah.
just found 2 more on
Really?
Chicago Avenue and another one. Was it Grand Avenue?
Oh wow.
And then there's one coming off of Congress Avenue. So it's like they're just popping up all over the city. People are losing their jobs.
That's true. That's true.
So if you can donate to the homeless, we would greatly appreciate it, and we greatly appreciate that. No donation is too small, and all donations are tax deductible via Higher Learning Network.
HLNTV.org. And while you're there, please subscribe to our Facebook page, HLN TV Show, and our YouTube page, HLN TV Show. And with that said, that concludes the Global Virtual Teen Talent Contest for August. The next date is Saturday, September 30th, and we look forward to having you back here then. Until then, stay on purpose, stay empowered, and stay tuned to Monday Morning Mindfulness, where we will be announcing the winner. So get those numbers in, if you can, right now, and send them to hlntvshow@gmail.com. Or just go to higherlearningnetwork.org if you can't remember the email address, and you can send us an email from there. Okay. Thank you, judges. We'll see you back here next month, same time, same place, September 30th at 12 noon. And thank you all for watching and sharing this video. Let's encourage our teens to continue to do the work they do, because otherwise they'll be out on the street doing something that they shouldn't be doing, which will affect us all. Thank you much. Love, peace, and hair grease. Thank you all for watching. Later.